God is always busy working out His purpose and building His church, often in ways no one would expect.
No one could have imagined 20 years ago that God would start a seminary at the southern tip of Africa that would reach the world.
At a time when distance education was considered second-rate,
God wanted us to start a distance education institution. It seemed like foolishness then.
but God knew how the world was going to change.
The South African Theological Seminary had humble beginnings in a prefabricated building at the back of its founding church in 1996.
Now, 2 decades on,
we have a beautiful head office in Bryanston,
an efficient and dependable high-tech nucleus,
and a decentralized staff around the world.
SATS has always had 3 non-negotiable principles.
Our programs are Bible-based, Christ-centered, and Spirit-led.
Our students are from diverse backgrounds and denominations,
but they are trained to defend their position from Scripture.
They're exposed to a Christocentric view of the Bible and all of life.
And they're also encouraged to rely on God's guidance for all things.
God has provided us with the right people at the right time since the first day.
We have developed and offer
accredited programs from higher certificate
right up to PhD level. This means that at SATS, men and women are learning to serve at every level of ministry
without leaving their homes or ministries,
because their learning happens online.
Our campus is where our students live, study, and serve.
Our classes are not confined within walls and lecture slots.
Our e-learning campus empowers our students
to study and meet in their own space and in their own time.
Because of this, even students in difficult places
have been able to realize their call to theological studies.
My studies at SATS helped me to cement a solid theological foundation.
I've realized that there's just so much more to learn.
To relate with confidence with other Christian leaders.
And equip me for ministry.
Our students are located in 78 countries and on 6 continents, so we seldom get to see their ministries firsthand.
When we hear their stories, however, we are humbled
to see that God has used us to play a small part
as He works in them and through them.
It means that, as wonderful as the story of SATS is,
it is only one story among many.
SATS was God's initiative, His project, His story.
And we've only been able to do what we do because of His leading and provision.
We've seen Him at work here for 20 years now, and we can't wait to see what God will do next at SATS.
The South African Theological Seminary, celebrating one story of God's grace and favour among many.